If I hear one more foreign national tell me, well, I didn't know. I didn't know that you couldn't rape a 14-year-old girl. It's part of our culture. I didn't know. I didn't know that you couldn't run around with machetes, chopping off people's hands, wanting to get into their safe, going into an old lady's home and terrorizing her and raping her over and over. I didn't know you weren't supposed to do that. It's part of our culture. Well, at this point, all we can do is put you on a boat, plane, train, whatever, stamp your passport, never to return, unless in our culture, we decide that we can't be bothered with that expense. We're not going to put your ass in jail. We're not going to stick you on a plane. You'll hang. You'll hang. That's how we used to do it, Australia. That's how we used to do it. We didn't spend money keeping these people alive. If you rape a child, if you murder a young woman and her father finds her in a shallow grave, she just was out walking the dog in Queensland and she didn't come home and her father went out to look for her and he found her raped in a shallow grave. Now, if this crime is committed beyond a shadow of a doubt, we know it's you, we've got DNA evidence, we've got CCTV evidence, you will hang. How about that? That's our culture. You're telling us about your culture, and we need to put laws together in our culture where these crimes are committed against children. There's a man right now going through the courts of Queensland for over 150 offences of rape against children from the ages of 1 to 9, something like that. And he's filmed them, of course, because he's making money on the internet with these videos. And, should he have a 27-year sentence or should he get some parole? No, he should hang. That's what should happen. And that's a white Australian man. I don't really care what colour you are. I don't care where you're from. I don't care where you're born. If you rape children, you hang. If you rape old ladies, you hang. If you murder young women, you hang. That's it. We don't have the money, the time, the effort to be keeping your ass alive. We don't care. We don't care. We are in a war. Why can't people? It's unbelievable to me that people can't see what's going on. Oh, it's our culture to keep big knives wrapped around our bodies so that we can stab young men. Oh, well, it's our culture that when you commit a crime like that, and we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that it was you, you will hang. How about that? You can let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea. Because the alternative is we're left with these people in prison, feeding them, keeping them alive, or we're left with having to get them out of the country, or we're left circling around the justice system over and over again, and who knows what kind of a judge they're going to come up against. What kind of a judge would try and lessen the sentence of a man with over 150 criminal offences of rape against children? He's not only got 100 in Queensland, he's got something like 80 to 100 in New South Wales. So when he's done serving his 30 years in Queensland, they're going to transport him to New South Wales so he can serve 30 here. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Where is the moral clarity in this country where we expect these child rapists to go to prison and the prisoners will sort them out? That's actually what people think. He'll get his once he gets in prison. Are we not able to decide for ourselves that if you rape children over and over and we catch you and we know it's you, that you'll hang? Can we not decide that for ourselves as a society? What we need is some clarity and some moral fortitude. People are afraid to say, if you rape children, if there's 100 offences against you, you'll hang. They're afraid to say that. They just think, well, send him to prison. Prisoners will deal with him. No, we don't need to do it that way. We don't need to do it that way. When we didn't have the money to keep people in prison, we just used to hang them. That's what happened. I didn't choose for you to do this thing, but it's clear in this economy, we don't have the time, effort, money, police, whatever. We don't have the resources to send you off somewhere or put you in prison. So if that's the kind of crime you're going to commit, then that's the kind of punishment we're going to dish out. We could, like President Bukele in El Salvador, build prisons. He's got that prison called CECOT, C-E-C-O-T. Basically, you're never getting out. They've got those prisoners in there. They're never getting out. They just keep them alive. I don't know. Does that really make sense? Let me know what you think in the comments. And we can clean up this country, shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand, for the love of country and our children.